Dayr Ayyub was a Palestinian Arab village in the Ramle Subdistrict. It was depopulated during the 1947–48 civil war in Mandatory Palestine on March 6, 1948 by the Givati and Sheva brigades of Operation Nachshon. It was located 17.5 kilometers southeast of Ramla, situated close to al-Wad. On attack, the village was defended by the Jordanian Army but was mostly destroyed with the exception of a few houses and the village cemetery. History. To the northwest of the village site is an area which, according to village belief, contained the tomb of the prophet Dayr Ayyub. The biblical job. Archaeological remains, which attest to major agricultural activity, have been found, dating from the late Hellenistic and the beginning of the early Roman periods. Ottoman era. A census by the Ottomans in 1596 registered the village as belonging to the Nahiyah of Ramla of Gaza, and with a recorded population of 94. The villages paid taxes on a number of crops, including wheat, barley, and fruits, as well as on other types of produce and property, such as goats, beehives, and vineyards. Victor Guerin visited in 1863. In 1883, the Palestine Exploration Fund's survey of Western Palestine described Dayr Ayyub as being a small hamlet situated on a hillside. British Mandate era. In the 1922 census of Palestine conducted by the British Mandate authorities, Dayr Ayyub had a population of 215, all Muslim, increasing slightly in the 1931 census to 229, still all Muslim, in a total of 66 houses. In 1945, the village had a population of 320. In the 1944–45 growing season, a total of 2,769 dunams of village land was planted in cereals, 127 dunams were irrigated or used for orchards, 10 of which were olive groves, while 26 dunams were built-up areas. An elementary school was founded in 1947 in the village, and had an enrollment of 51 students. 1948 and aftermath. Dayr Ayyub was first attacked by the predecessors to the Israel Defense Forces on the 21st of December 1947 by 25 men, according to the village Mukhtar. 3 houses in the village were bombed, but there were no reports of casualties. On the 7th of February 1948, British troops moved into the village and demolished 2 houses. The Palestinian newspaper Palestine quoted a British communique which said that the houses had been used to fire on Jewish convoys driving by the village. During and following Operation Nachshon, the village changed hands several times. The history of the Haganah indicates that the village was occupied 3 times in this period. In 1949 armistice agreements with Jordan, Dayr Ayyub became a demilitarized zone in the Latron no man's land. However, the Israeli forces used force to prevent the Palestinian population from re-entering their own homes and claimed the territory following the war. Despite this being a demilitarized zone according to the 1949 agreements, on November 2, 1950, 3 Palestinian children were shot, 2 fatally by IDF troops near Dayr Ayyub in the Latron salient. Ali Muhammad Ali Aliyun, his sister Fakriya Muhammad Ali Aliyun, and the cousin Khadija Abdal Fatah Muhammad Ali, all from Yarlow village. The 2 children were stood in a wadi bed and the soldiers opened fire at them. According to both witnesses, only 1 man fired at them with a Sten gun, but none of the detachment attempted to interfere. The settlement of Mevo Koron, founded in 1970, is north of the village site. There are no Israeli settlements on village land, according to the Palestinian historian Walid Khalidi, describing the village site in 1992. say that the eastern segment of the Canada Park lies on the village site. He further describes the site is strewn with debris, including parts of walls connected to iron rafters. The remains of houses can be seen on a high hill to the south opposite the village. The cemetery, located on this hill to the southeast, contains the remains of a tombstone with the inscription, Ai Haj Muhammad Ulayam Taha, died on 14 Muharram 1355 Hijra. Large cypress, eucalyptus, carob, and fig trees dominate the site, mixed with recently planted firs. The valleys are used by Israelis for fig cultivation. A spring at the southeastern edge of the village site is surrounded by cowpen, and the entire area is fenced in. Bibliography.